In charge of the action, David Fields calls a halt at 2:26 of round number 3. Your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Kevin Kingpin Johnson.
We're here with our winner, Kevin Johnson. Impressive, I want to call it destruction over Matthew Greer. It was pretty evident within the first 15, maybe 30 seconds of this fight what the outcome was going to be.
That's the whole rest of the heavyweight division. Everybody seen what happened to Andrew Galata last night. See what happened to this guy right now. Right now the only thing left up for us is, we're trying to climb to the top and get to Nikolai Valuev. People keep running, ducking, and dodging and making it hard for Joe, but we tired of playing. It's a serious game. It's too bad the allegations that we had to go through just to get this guy to take a fight. Nobody want to fight me, start boxing, work hard. And, I bust my behind in the gym Monday through Sunday, and this is the outcome of what we do for busting our behind. But the champions can't hide for long. We're going to get to the top. When we get to the top, trust and believe we're going to do it the right way.
Is this a newfound maybe viciousness? Is this urgency on your part?
It's not an urgency. It's just the fact of the matter. People say I can't play no more. Nikolai Valuev, he's supposed to fight December 20th. And we're working on our end endlessly to get that fight right there with Valuev. Because he's nothing. Klitschko's nothing. It's just they beating up all the guys like this that's so-called in my sport that's not a boxer. I'm a student. I studied the game. Joe DeGuardi is a promoter. He promoted the game. He knew the game before he got into it. That's why he's going to be on top as well as I'm going to be on top, because we're students of the game. All these other guys is not students.
After, you had him hurt, you obviously you're in this game, you guys are competitors, and you have to have some compassion for guys. Did it get a little worrisome on your side? You were just pounding him, and he was bleeding literally without you even touching him.
I was scared. I don't like nobody to bleed. Anytime we in the gym and any of my sparring partners start bleeding, I ask my coach, please take them out. And in this fight, I was just so skeptical and scared. My biggest fear is blood. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But in this sport, you got to draw it to win it. So, but Valuev and all the rest of them guys up there, Shagayev and everybody that's in my way, they're going to fall. We start boxing working hard. I'm in the gym working hard. That's all I can do. I'm in the gym Monday through Sunday every day. Every day.
Promoter Joe DeGuardi, do you see a new, he's been undefeated, but do you see him now, especially the last two fights with the two knockouts, taking it second on the gas pedal, so to speak, to take it to that next level?
It's exactly what I expected from Kevin. I've been saying it all along. Kevin is the cream of the crop. He's the top heavyweight out there. He'll fight anybody. He doesn't care about the numbers. We've been taking fights for less than anybody else does. This is the future of the heavyweight division. This is the heavyweight champ, and we'll fight anybody. And you know what? Years ago, Muhammad Ali had to go walking around with a bugle horn and a van going to Sonny Liston's house to force him to fight. It's the same thing happened here with Kevin Johnson. We're going to have to force him to fight him.
How much did the David Haye, you guys got literally put around the ringer from those guys, did it frustrate you? It frustrate him, and maybe we saw the remnants of that frustration in the ring tonight?
No, you know what? It's exactly what I expected. Okay, I never expected Haye to take the fight. I knew when they threw it out it was nonsense. But I was hoping maybe they would go for it since we were willing to take so little money. But the truth is, when all is said and done, and they really got to step in the ring with him, they're not going to if they don't have to. So ultimately, it's going to be forced.
A lot of the fans aren't too keen on what the process is, the rating things. He's ranked 5. Galata, who was ranked 4, knocked down the first round. How long are we going to have to wait to at least get him in? If one of the guys doesn't step up to fight him, as you said, they're going to have to at some point. How long do you think we're going to get him in one of these elimination type of fights?
He's the most active heavyweight out there right now. He's fought 4 times this year. More active than any heavyweight right now in the top 10. So this is the one that's going to be rated. Right now he's going to move to number 3. I expect within the year he'll be number 1 mandatory. So if HBO doesn't do it, if Showtime doesn't do it, it's going to happen by the mandatory.
Kevin, you haven't given us any of your colorful rants in the last 3 minutes, so end it with that.
Well, you know how they say, Muhammad Ali said it best, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Obama did John McCain, a lot of blue states to a red state. Well, inside this blue ring is my ring, and here I do my thing. With these hands, I sing. Nobody can take it away from me. Every note I sang, everything I said, everything I've quoted from the day one in boxing, I've led up to it. I've did it, I've done it, I've read it, I've seen it. Joe DeGuardia believes in me, I believe in me. God believes in me, and we're going to take it to the top.
Joe, do you think it's the best way we should end the night like this?
That's perfect. Vintage Kevin Johnson.
There we go, Joe.
Champ of the world.
Joe, another great night you put on. I guess we'll be seeing you back here in January?
Oh, we'll be back. We'll be back on Go Fight Live and on up here in Bally's, a great casino.
Great night. We'll see you guys in January.
Coming to a theater near you.
Well, Scotty, we see a great night of boxing tapped off by Kevin Johnson, just dominating Matthew Greer. Let's quickly go through. We saw some good prospects in Serrano. Looked good. First real test he had.
And he passed the test very well. He went 6 rounds, and I thought he did a good job. Got a little tired at the end, but that's what the rounds are for.
Then we see Curtis Showtime Stevens, a vicious one-punch knockout. Chin checker, back in action, doing what he does best.
That might be the highlight of this evening. There's a lot to choose from, but that certainly might be one of them. Highlight reel knockout for sure.
Bruce Seldon back in the thick of things. He's going to get his fight with Layman Brewster.
Well, it looks like he's going to be fighting Brewster at the end of the month, and based upon tonight's performance, he may give Brewster a hard time.
Shimon Alvarez, that redemption win, not quite the redemption of Clottey, but he will see a significant fight hopefully real soon.
He got back on the winning track after the loss to Clottey. He did it against a legitimate opponent, and I thought he looked pretty good doing it.
And finally, we'll see Andrew Galata. He lost today. So that means the number 5 guy, who will probably be at least number 4 when the next rating period, Kevin Johnson, emphatically dismantles Matthew Greer.
Well, I think emphatically is the right way to put it. We saw everything from Kevin Johnson tonight, and I think that's what the fans are looking for, an exciting, young, American heavyweight prospect/contender, and we have that in Kevin Johnson.
Fans, we thank you for joining us for the last few hours. We say good night, and we'll see you soon on GoFightLive.tv.